Hello, this is going to be the card reading for deck number 3, or pile number 3. So, Malachite, that was the crystal that you had. So, this stone has everything to do with transformation, healing, whether with yourself or relationships with others, or even like your spiritual journey. It's very good for like your heart chakra, just being open to giving and receiving love. I honestly love meditating with that. I feel a lot of energy from that. So if you do not have one of those yet, I definitely recommend going out and finding one just to help open up that heart space, just so you can be more open to receiving that loving energy. But let's get into your reading. So the first card that we got, this is from the Spirit deck. This is forgiveness. So again, with following suit with that green color, is there something going on in your life that you're holding on to as far as like a grudge or resentment or something, someone frustrated you or betrayed you and you're just hanging on to that? You can kind of see that there's growth wanting to happen here. This is everything to do with like spiritual growth, but it's being prevented because she's hanging on to these toxic energies, right? Has all this hurt inside of her, and it's almost like it's like boiling up, but she's choosing to forgive. She's choosing to let go and move on and focus on the good and let that spiritual growth happen. Because holding on to resentment and feelings like that can literally block your growth. You hold that inside of you and it creates blockages in your heart space, and it affects how you think, how you feel. It affects how you interact with everyone else during your day. So this is encouraging you to maybe move past something or say you're sorry or just forgive somebody and to let that go. The message itself on the card says holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of the human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Your next card was from the Moonology deck. I like this one a lot. This says, show the world the real you. Okay, so this is obviously like the sign of Aquarius, but it's also a full moon. So what this means when it's full moon, and especially in Aquarius, is that you are completing something here, right? Maybe it has to do with letting something go or forgiving somebody and moving on and growing from that, or accepting your differences. But this is also just signaling that you are coming full circle with something, right? You're letting it go. You're ending that chapter of your life and you're moving on, and you're choosing to show the world the real you. You're embracing your own uniqueness. And again, maybe this does have to do with like difference of opinion, but you're entitled to your values and the way that you think, and so is everyone else. But this card is also encouraging like detachment to things too, right? So maybe you are really, really stuck on how something is going to turn out, or you're really nervous about that and you don't allow life to just fold or progress naturally. And this is encouraging you to let the universe have your back, okay? Find beauty in life again, do what lights you up. Find joy in the things around you. It's asking you to also not be in your head so much. So if you think about things a lot and it just like consumes you, like, overthinking things, this is also asking you just to get a little grounded, come back to yourself and let that go. This also can signal that like you aren't being genuine to yourself and you need to be. So, if your friends or your family have a specific viewpoint on something, are you going along with that, or are you being true to yourself? So this is, again, encouraging you to be unique and genuine to who you are. From the Angel deck, this is kind of a cool one, singing and dancing. So this is literally just saying that you need to express yourself more, right? So Maybe it's through dancing, maybe it's through singing. The card itself says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power and music and movement. So if there's a song that you love, right, on your way home from work, you can just blast that, just let your heart open up, just whatever lights you up, it's encouraging you to do that. It's saying that you need more of like a work-life balance. You need to do activities that restore your energies, right, that open those channels for creativity and allow that positive energy to flow in. So whatever lights you up, whatever that is, this is encouraging you to do more of that. So again, it could be singing, could be dancing, maybe it's baking something, maybe it's literally just creating something, or you know what that is for you. So make time for it, make time for you, because you can't be anything to anyone else until you work on yourself as well. The crystal card that I drew for you, I love this crystal as well, is Moonstone. So this has to do with like your intuition, right? Your insight, like that inner voice inside of you and trusting it. Okay, so maybe you have been getting like gut feelings or just like messages like intuitively, and you're like, okay, I know I should be doing this, or I need to do this, or maybe you just get like random thoughts of things that could take you to the next level in your relationships or your work life. Just pay attention to those messages, right? Like if you have to, write it down so that you don't forget it. But it's just encouraging you to trust yourself, right? Maybe spend less time. I guess what I'm picking up with this too is like, don't go around asking everyone else their opinion on what you should be doing with your life. You have earned enough of that wisdom to know what's right for you. Okay, so yes, other people's opinions, can influence what you do sometimes, but this is encouraging you to trust yourself right now. You have that inner voice that will lead you to where you need to go next. Your next crystal oracle was Dalmatian stone. So this is kind of a fun one, but this has everything to do with coming back to that childlike version of yourself, right? Just finding the good in everything. Like literally visualize like when kids play, right? They are in awe of everything. They can imagine their world. They don't find the bad in anything, right? They're just in the moment, and they're very much like present and appreciative of like the world around them for the most part. But this is also encouraging you to find that enthusiasm for life, right? So again, do more things, like this was saying, do more things that light you up. Make more time for yourself, for that self-expression. What kinds of things do you just love to do? This also signals that you need to laugh more. You need to kind of break that tension. If somebody's bringing up something stressful, just break that tension with a joke, or just change that energy up. You have the ability to change where that energy is going, even within yourself. So yeah, instead of choosing frustration, maybe laugh about it, even if it's something stressful in your life. Just know that wherever you're going next, you're going to have a good attitude about it. Your tarot card was actually the 10 of Pentacles. So again, you are getting these completions of something. So full moons and tens. See, there's like pentacles also. But full moons and tens are all about completions of something. Okay, so this is telling me that maybe you've recently gotten through something that was very difficult, but you are coming into a time in your life where you're going to have everything that you need. Okay, financially, with your family, maybe with your career. Like 10 of Pentacles is a very positive card, just in the fact that things are secure, they're stable, you have what you need. There's a lot of abundance, right? There's 10 Pentacles. That's the most that you can have in the tarot deck. But this is, again, maybe just counting your blessings, right? What are all the good things that I have going on in my life for me right now? Are you having that sense or that mindfulness of gratitude to everything that you are blessed with currently, because when you take time to notice what you have and be appreciative for that, it usually attracts more abundance into your life. If you focus on everything you don't have, you tend to draw more of that in. So choose what you are focusing on here, I think, is the main message with this. So again, the 10, you can have everything that you want in life. You just need to get in that right mindset. And the quotes and questions card. So this one's a little long, so I'm just going to read it. It says, all life is an experiment. The more experiments you make, the better. What if they are a little coarse and you may get your coat soiled or torn? What if you do fail and get fairly rolled in the dirt once or twice? Up again, you shall never be so afraid of a tumble. So the main message with this, or even the question, says, what would you attempt if you knew you would never fail? Or you knew you could not fail? So what would you do next at this very moment going forward? What would you do with your life if you knew it wouldn't turn out badly? If it would go in your favor? So again, that kind of ties in with this mindset. Like, you know what you want. You want the 10 of Pentacles. You want the security, the abundance, everyone to be happy, everything to be taken care of. But you need to change your mindset. Don't be so serious. Don't be stuck in the tension mindset all the time. Trust that intuition. Trust the universe that it's going to have your back. But the only way that you tap into that intuition is if you allow the channels to be open. Okay, so you do need to make more time to express yourself in whatever ways fill you up or create that joy. And don't afraid to be who you are. You don't have to dim your light. Just feel free to be who you are, and the right people will be attracted into your life based on that. And forgive. Don't hang on to that resentment, because it is blocking energy. Maybe you need to forgive yourself. But this energy is all about healing and creating something new and transforming, creating that new life. So your reading, definitely very, very positive, just all about transformation, getting in connection with yourself again, making time for that self-care. If you guys have any questions about this reading or the card or the malachite crystal, let me know. If you would like to donate, if this did resonate with you a lot, my Venmo is at Paige, Paige 0605. Or if you just want another reading, like more in depth about this, I can do that too. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care.